We are gonna try just to see how this stuff works.
Adhesive remover?
Because as you can see, there's without adhesive and all this dark area.
Yeah. Well, this still has adhesive on it. This is adhesive. It just has dirt over it. So let's see how that works.
No, I didn't read.
Probably should do that. Is this your rag?
Yeah, low odor.
Do you want a brush to put it down
Easy
with?
to
Or?
use. No, because I just want to try a small spot just to see once, but do not allow the remover to completely dry. I think you're supposed to put it on.
And then wipe off when it's still wet?
No, and leave it on 1 to 3 hours?
Really? To soak in?
Floor covering. I know you gotta shake. I'm just gonna try one small little
Here, do you want me to
spot.
twist it?
Yeah.
You sure you should do that? Okay, fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a small spot.
Just smear it around. Here, I can put that on if you want.
Okay.
Never mind. Well, now that you got this gunk all over it, fuck you. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, here, let me make sure that I get this shit all over there. It's on my hands.
Here, let's shake hands.
Fuck you, buddy.
It's not all over. It won't burn much. No.
This is what they use to remove the fingerprints from your hands.
It can be allowed to work overnight.
Really? That's weird.
Well, we discovered a bubble. And I'm like, why is that bubble there? And it seems like it's not adhering to the Durham's rock hard water putty that I like so much.
It's kind of powdery underneath it.
Yeah, and I don't know why. Not everyone is like that.
Is that one? No, that looks like a bubble.
Well, I think this I forgot to sand.
Oh, okay, that looks fine.
But like all of these are Durham's. Every one of those nail holes.
Some of them seem fine, some of them don't.
Some of them seem fine. Here was another one that had a bubble that I scraped away with my finger. And it's like, why is it bubbling? Yeah, there's another one. I think maybe I might have to.
And it's all powdery underneath, like talcum powder.
I think I'm gonna have to prime that.
I think it's an issue with the putty itself, because it's like turning into a powder. Maybe the paint allows the moisture in.
Something, yeah, something's happening here.
Maybe we should use like wood glue next time.
Well, I'm doing it to fill the holes, the nail holes.
Yeah, but you can use wood glue for that.
Yeah, but glue shrinks so much when it dries.
You put a bunch of sawdust in it.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
But like all that is Durham's. That's every one of these was Durham.
I'm glad we did only this small section though, because then we
discovered that. Yeah.
It's a good test, especially over winter.
But it was only these couple of spots, because all of this is Durham. And another thing, I don't know. Can you see that on camera? The way it's getting a little blotchy.
Oh, it looks like it's
It needs another coat.
Yeah, it does.
But I guess it's, good to discover it now.
Yeah.
Now that the weather's warm enough, I can get my ass back
Well,
out here.
they would have used oil-based paint, and we used like.
Well, we used latex, but it was a primer paint combo.
Yeah.
Which I thought would be all right, and I guess for the most part it is. There's
Yeah, for the most part it is. Should we?
So I guess maybe I shouldn't be too worried.
You still have more of the green paint, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, should we put more on it to see what happens?
Put another coat on?
Yeah, on just the pieces, just to see if it pops off again.
Oh yeah, we can do that. Scrubbity scrub. Let me get my anti-chemical burn gloves on.
Can't tell if it's. I think it's a little wet still. Should be wet.
Let me get my these things you put on your face so you can see.
Spectacles.
Okay.
All right.
Give it a little.
That works.
It does kind of. And we haven't really left it on that long either.
Yeah. See if
You know what?
See if you can take it over the other parts.
I think that actually worked pretty good.
Yeah.
And it wasn't really on there for very long either.
Yeah, that's good.
I think
Looks the same as the other parts.
That fucking worked.
We might not even need to go the same length of time either.
No,
It's not that much. 45 minutes.
At the most, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, okay, so that works.
What is it?
This is the wheel bearing I changed in my car because it was shot. This is the way it came out.
That kind of took the house budget for the month, right?
Oh.
Oh my God.
That's part of the anti-lock circuitry, but this part stayed in, and the rest of it was, look at that.
Yeah.
That grinding noise. I mean, it was just shot. I had to pry that all out to get it out.
And you're an expert at this stuff because you work at an auto shop, so.
And the new one went in really easy.
Yeah.
But this one, I had to hammer it to get it out.
Well, the whole car, it was grinding and it had like that wobble to it.
And it's still doing that.
So you gotta fix the other one.
So I don't know if it's the front or the back.
So,
I gotta figure out which one it is.
So
but that's, you know, that was 175 bucks.
So we haven't been spending as much money on the house because, well, there's been other stuff that comes
Every time I turn around, something else needs to be paid for, you know.
And also, there's been a national lumber shortage, and the price of lumber is sky high now. Plywood's like 50 bucks.
Well, and it's a good thing there's a load of it downstairs.
No kidding, because
there's probably $1,000 worth of lumber laying in the.
We're so spoiled because we have that. I didn't even realize there was a lumber shortage, but that does kind of slow things down a little bit. And plus.
And I'm waiting for like warmer weather.
Yeah, just winter.
I did set up the ladder though.
Oh, let's go and see that. No, I
see where I dragged it over.
You know, I'm not sure if you showed him or not, but it's a fire truck ladder that you got.
Yeah, it was from an old fire department.
Yeah.
Some defunct fire department. This guy had like 4 of them he was selling, and I needed a big one, but this was so much bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's like
it was actually a 3.
It's like a 45-foot ladder.
Yeah, it was a 3. It came in 3 sections. And
Those sections over there.
So heavy that I couldn't move it. So
oh my God, you're right. They are like different grades of ladders.
Oh, yeah, like that is super strong and super heavy duty.
Home Depot or whatever, and then
like
fire
department quality. I mean, and that's just one section.
Yeah.
I mean, you could drive your freaking car across this thing.
That's cool.
And even with the 2 sections, you can see how much is left yet.
Yeah.
And I'm at the top where I need to be. And you can see I took out part of that.
That other section will be a good ladder just in and of itself.
By itself, yeah.
Maybe let's add some feet to it.
I mean, you know, you can have ladders all over the place and you'll never have to move them.
Mm-hmm.
Just go from one to another.
Just permanently screw them to your house.
You can see I pulled out some of that old bracket.
Oh, yeah. It was kind of going bad.
Well, I have them over here. You can see how bad they are.
Yeah.
Here's my angle piece.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at that.
Oh. Yeah, I'm
here's
thinking.
the piece the straight piece.
Yeah.
That's all there was of it.
Oh.
Look at that.
Yeah. I think we really should go with pressure treated.
Well.
Is that a 4x4?
You know, I think it is a 4x4.
Something weird.
Pressure treated. I was thinking maybe that 4x4s we got downstairs. I don't know.
That stuff's not treated though.
And then here is some of that trim.
Oh.
I tore
That
off.
was underneath the roof?
Yeah. You can see up above there's a little piece left.
Yeah.
Oh, because remember we were talking, I want to take a board like that and run that up.
Because that would make it a lot nicer, it would match.
Yeah, I would like frame it out. And then it'll connect into this, you know, so it'll go up and then go over.
So this will not be going back on the house. So
this will not be going back on.
So it can maybe be used for something else.
Yeah. You know, you take all that crap off and it's got a nice profile.
Do we have much on the other side? Like, do we have enough to make picture frames?
I don't know. Is that stuff over there? I think it probably is.
A lot of it's fallen off the other side, but... Oh yeah, it's all over here.
Yeah, they put the same stuff up.
So we definitely have enough to make... Oh, it's actually entirely on this side.
Yep.
So we'd have enough to make like picture frames and such.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
A nice use instead of having it like that.
See, now that bracket isn't all rotted out like the other side was.
Well,
most of it's still there.
Well, this entire side of the house just doesn't get weathered.
Right. The other side is the weather beaten.
Like for instance, what?
Is that a bird's nest?
Oh, it is. Yeah. Well, like for instance, this this overhang roof It's not the last roof that was on there. It was the last roof. Those shingles are like from the 70s and it's still fine. Cause it was like whenever they replaced the roof last, they didn't cover those. And then we replaced the roof again and we didn't cover those and they're still good.
Cover
this little overhang right here. This little,
this one?
like 3 foot by 8 foot.
Yeah, this one we never touched, yeah.
And whoever put another layer on the house didn't touch it either. It looks fine.
Yeah, I mean it could probably use it.
But it looks fine.
Yeah.
So really the sun really does eat this stuff up. Just it makes it curl. And like just disintegrates.
And once it warms up, I'm gonna get a dumpster in here.
Yeah.
And finally, this shit has been laying here for like a fucking year.
Don't want anybody getting upset at you.
Yeah.
You know what?
Do I refurbish? Do I buy new?
You know what, Bill? So we found some like bricks that look like granite at the dump. Would those bricks be good for like steps or something?
Well, I think I'm gonna build wooden stuff.
Oh, okay, that'll work.
And it's gonna be as wide as that. It's gonna be real wide stuff.
We should definitely go back and get those bricks though, because it's weird to find bricks that look like granite. I can't.
They were some sort of stone.
Yeah, it's weird.
They didn't look like a.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
They might have been some concrete that was dyed or something, but they look like granite.
Yeah, so you know, I started fussing with that because one day it was real warm.
I'm gonna go up and take a look. Be my ladder spot, okay?
Okay. Well, on the bottom part of this ladder,
oh, this is
has like hook things that stick in the ground.
Wow, this ladder is nice.
It is. It's it's super heavy.
It's a little bit like, but all ladders bend a little bit.
Aluminum ladder, you're not gonna get one more stable.
No, this is nice.
I'm not a big fan of heights, so the more stable it is, the better for me.
No kidding. And also the fact that it's so wide.
Yeah, that gives it more stability. I mean, the aluminum it's made out of is like twice as thick as regular ladder.
So, are you thinking that we should probably replace this entire window? Just go ahead and replace it all?
That's what I'm trying to decide. Do I just buy a new window? Do I try to fix it? I don't know.
I think, because I definitely wouldn't mind buying a new window for this.
Well,
because that would be my expense for this one since it's my room.
Technically speaking, they should, by all rights, they should probably all be replaced.
True.
Because I'm not a big fan of the screw-on
storm windows.
The outer one, like the bathroom one.
Yeah.
The screw-on thing.
It looks 70s.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that, but I don't know what to do about that now. See, that piece that's on there now, I'll probably leave and put a new top piece and a new angled brace in there.
Maybe just scrape it off?
Yeah, that'll all get scraped and cleaned.
Oh, but that comes off easy.
Yeah.
That won't be a problem. And the wood's nice underneath. Because it's
piece there.
It's mostly out of the weather and it's mostly out of the sun too. Yeah, definitely. That's thick ass paint.
Yeah, it's only been painted over 100 times. I want to, I'm going to take this door down to bare wood and stain it like that window. But this is going to be painted white, even though that wood looks really nice. Is that yellow? Some sort of yellow under there? Oh. See that?
Yeah, that is. It's like a primer or something.
See that right there? Right
there? Fucking finger. I'm going to fucking stab you, bitch.
Biatch.
Bitch.
Throw me a bone here, people.
Throw me a frickin' bone. I might be...
Can you get it down to a bare spot somewhere? Maybe in back here.
This might be like a Bakelite. I don't want to ruin it. But here's the thing. I have one of these.
Oh, okay.
In the trash.
Well, yeah, I mean, if this one isn't salvageable, it isn't salvageable. Even though I do want to have the doorbell back at some point. It doesn't have to be the exact same one I started with.
Oh, come here. Go on that side. I'll pull out. This is working better.
Pulling out big chunks. God, it's just thick. and painted over and painted over.
There we go.
Oh, really? I wonder how it's attached. There's probably a screw somewhere. Eventually, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that storm door.
No, it's kind of garbage.
Because I could see it with the nice wooden door.
Well, look at that. It is right there. They lowered it for this door.
Right.
Move the camera up.
Oh, yeah.
Like, look at that. They lowered this with that block to fit this door. Take away this door and raise it up to this height.
And it's such a nice door that when you close this door, you can't even see it, you know, anymore.
Okay.
Try digging out a corner once. Let's see how thick that is. Freaking Captain Renoa.
Okay, fine.
Oh, get into the crack.
I need to get my little chisel out.
I think that's down in the basement somewhere.
No, the little one at my house, it's like very narrow.
Oh.
It'd be much better, I think. Right in my mouth.
They're gonna be like, enough with the goddamn doorbell.
Right in my mouth again.
Oh yeah, you did find the seam.
I'm getting
Yeah,
it.
you can see it.
There's like a rubber gasket in there. Or maybe it's like a paint layer.
Oh, I can see where there might be a gasket, you know. I mean, this is well under the porch, so it doesn't really get wet, but it's like getting smaller as you go.
It is.
Get a good look at that seam.
This thing.
So I wonder if it does unscrew, or if there's a... I think there's like a set screw somewhere. Yeah, you still got too much crap in there.
Well, look at this side. It's actually fractured.
Oh, yeah.
So they must have put some putty around it to clean that up, trying to salvage it.
Oh, God, look at that. Well, it's safe to say I'm going to need a new bell. Or, I mean, a new push-buttony ringer thing.
But I have one. So that's good. Yeah.
I'm just worried about the wires, because I don't want to have to run new wires.
Yeah, well, you will have to run new wires anyway.
Well, no, I can just rehook to the old wires.
True.
Because the old wires are still hanging out of the wall over there.
These wires should still be good.
Yeah, the wires should still be good, but
I mean, even if we pop it off, I can disconnect them. But
yeah, I just don't want to break them too short.
Yeah.
Does it look like there would be a set screw somewhere, or are you pretty sure that unscrews?
The other one I have from this era, it's a cap that kind of comes off.
Hmm. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it's wood.
It's freaking wood?
It's wood.
Holy crap.
Weird.
Yeah, you can see how the mechanism works. Ding dong. Yeah, see, there's the wires, yeah. Save those.
It's actually wood.
It is wood.
This is porcelain.
So that's original?
Yeah. Oh, and look at that. It twists on. That's the threads.
Right,
there.
it is.
It
does screw on.
So I could remake that out of new wood.
Look at that.
And this is a porcelain piece. So that is actually just glued on. I will...
yeah, because, you know, it doesn't look like they have much thread here. I don't know if you can even see that. Can you? I don't know how to focus this thing.
Yeah.
You can't really see the threads. I mean, I can see it, but...
You just gotta hold it there a little bit and it'll...
Oh, there, you can now, you can kind of see the...
So that's actually threads in the wood. It's
a wooden doorbell. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, that's cool. So, we can take that off. Oh, get a flathead screwdriver. That is neat.
Here, let me get a smaller one. A fucking wooden doorbell.
Amazing. And the wires are copper.
Yeah.
This is a wire. Oof, look at that.
Tiny.
It's all eaten up. But then that's riveted on. So we can get
To
that.
a piece of wood.
Yeah, or nailed on, tacked on. So now I got that out of the way so you can have a full grasp on that.
So, oh, there you go.
Ooh. Can you just pull it out?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There is insulation.
Oh, there is. Okay, that's good.
I trust it.
Yeah.
It's like what, 24 volts?
Oh, and there's some to pull out too,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we can
sounds
cut off
good.
if we need. But
Something fall?
I have never seen that.
Yeah, that's weird.
A wooden fucking.
Did a nail fall?
Yeah, one of the screws did.
Or yeah, screw. I'm fucking blind.
It's one of these
Long
big
ones.
Oh, here it is. I got it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well, I guess it wasn't the same length, but
Oh, weird.
shouldn't there be another small one? Oh no, that's right there.
Yeah, it's
okay.
already in it.
But like, there was a company making these, making the metal pieces. That is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you can really see the threads that
Yeah.
is screwed into at one point in history.
Should I make?
Oh, hey,
Should I make reproductions of these?
there you can kind of see the threads there.
Yeah, yeah. Should I make reproductions of these and sell them? I bet people will buy them.
Well, you have a lathe, but how would you cut the threads in it?
Maybe like a CNC.
I mean,
type
you'd
thing.
almost have to, you know, spin it and cut
Yeah.
as you move.
I could use. Well, my metal lathe has.
Would do that.
Yeah, it has screw stuff.
And then there's where the wires lead to, and that's where the original bell.
Do you think it goes down to the basement and then come up?
I'm guessing. Nah, I'm guessing it goes through the ceiling.
So then we can still get to that through that little pathway in the
Because right about
closet.
here is where that door
Yeah.
in the red room is.
And that little hole going into that walk.
Yeah. So you could
walkway
walk
thing.
right up in here. I bet
Yeah.
you that wire just goes right up.
Well, or more like crawl up there.
Well, no. But look at this stuff.
A mouse can walk up
You
there.
can see that this hole has been angled.
Oh
drilled.
yeah. So that goes in past the beam.
Yeah. So it runs through the wall. You know what? If I had a flashlight, I bet you'd be able to see those wires in there somewhere.
Hey bud, that's what. Here, hold my screwdriver.
Let me wiggle it. Can you see anything wiggling?
Yeah, I see it.
Do you?
I think so. I don't see it wiggling. Here, let's see. You don't have to wiggle it. Just
Well, I'm going to give you a better visual. Here.
just take it out. We have enough. There we are. It goes down.
Let me see.
It actually goes down.
Oh, it does go down. Okay. So maybe it does run through the basement and then back up.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Now watch your head.
Yep. Oh, it's so nice down here.
Oh, I left the light on.
Oh well. This is
where is-
newfangled LED thing.
This right here. That transformer.
So it's probably like 12 volts AC.
This that's part of the. That's the doorbell system, isn't it?
Yeah, it's disconnected.
Yeah. So that's what's powering the doorbell.
And that goes in there and oh, the camera's all messed up. That goes in there and then whoop.
Yeah. You know, because when I originally saw that, I'm like, what is that transformer for?
Hey Bill, I wonder if they have modern doorbells that you could put like sound files in or make whatever sound you
Oh,
want.
I bet you they do. I
That'd be
bet you they
funny.
do. I've never seen a wooden fucking doorbell.
So weird. I mean, it's nice. I bet it looked great.
Oh, and it's day, yeah.
I bet a walnut one would look good.
Oh, yeah.
I have some walnut pieces, little offcuttings from the masks I'm making, and they'd fit that. I can make like 3 or 4 from each.
Obviously, at some point, it wasn't screwing back on.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, just fucking glue it.
You know,
But,
I seriously think I can make replacements of these, and so they'd be like,
I would have never thought of a wooden doorbell.
okay.
Spots?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I put some paint back over it to see if it would bubble out again. And it didn't. I mean, it looks like you need another coat. But I think that when I put that putty on, that I didn't let it dry good enough.
Oh,
And I
okay.
think it still had some moisture in it. I think that's why it did that.
Oh, it's not too bad.
Well, that one, I thought I seen it move.
This one's moving.
Yeah, see, I don't think, because some of them, I had to put on kind of thick.
Yeah,
I don't think I let it fully dry.
that makes sense.
Because the rest of it, you know, if it was going to be...
Also, it was what? It was December?
Yeah.
It was like November or December, so we were pushing it.
You know, there's 2 coats on here. You
Yeah.
could actually go for one more. Right?
Yeah, I could. Oh,
But, and then there was some spots over here. I can't remember where, but I kind of brushed over that too.
I would like to congratulate myself on the idea of the shingles because it kept the dirt off the walls.
Pretty much, yeah.
Patting myself on the back here.
It spit it up a little bit, but...
Yeah, not as bad though.
Eventually I want to dig this out a little more because it's so close.
Yeah,
And then put the rock in, and that'll keep a lot of that shit.
marble or river rock, whatever.
At first I kept cleaning it off,
Yeah.
but it was a losing battle.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, oh fuck it, I'll just wait till it's done
Uh-huh.
and then clean it up. I want to redo this too.
Yep.
I thought that was wood,
No, it's metal.
It is.
It's like zinc or whatever.
but I'm not going to be able to reproduce that.
Might be able to find one. You know what, Bill? I have those register vents that I saved.
Oh, hey.
The steel ones
That might
from the
be-
60s.
Yeah. I thought about just making a wood thing.
Maybe, but I think the steel ones would work fine.
Yeah.
Put some enamel paint on them.
And I'll guarantee you I know how that got broke.
Some the asshole that lived here
fucking asshole.
probably kicked it
Yeah, like, because he told me he kicked in that window.
in. Yeah,
That's
it's
why
like,
it broke.
oh, you're making such a good case for yourself, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I kicked that fucker in, and I thought, you just walk away, dude.
Yeah, no wonder the house is in the state it's in because
Yeah.
it had a bunch of trashy fucking people living in
didn't
it.
give a shit. They started getting old, and then we're like, oh, fuck it, I'll just start breaking shit.
Now it's got some Wisconsin hick in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that not the finest weather strip you ever seen? Hey, it got cold as fuck here.
Yeah.
And this is so leaky, and that's what those are. I had these along the bottom,
Yeah.
and then I taped
Oh, it was like.
myself all taped in.
Oh, it was cold though. Like
Oh, it was
even
just bitter fucking cold.
our house has insulation and it was still cold.
There's still a lot of leakiness
Mm-hmm.
about this house.
The ground's still kind of frozen left over from that in some spots.
Yeah. You know, and I did a little more of the
Oh, you did?
gluing, but I didn't get it. I fussed with it, but I wasn't really into it.
We'll see how a belt sander does or whatever. We'll see. You know, I wish we could do like a floor
I got that
cleaner.
gallon of shit, so I'll definitely use it.
Yeah.
But I tried with the scrubby, the knife.
But maybe like we can go like a little less and just get more like.
Well, this
Overall,
actually
some
looks like it took off the varnish.
Yeah. I think this is linseed oil. I really should start labeling these. You know, this actually didn't seem that bad. Because the threads are still somewhat there. You just have to find the right place to put them. I think that's good. It's actually really quite strong. So we may be able to still use this, but I'm going to keep it off the house long enough for me to make duplicates, because I think it's a nice design and I'd like to make more of these, and I bet people would like these for their houses, especially the restorations. Could use some of this oak, no doubt. Might have been made of oak. It's hard to tell. Very hard to tell. I'll have to look up information about the history of these, but if not, I plan to make new history of them by producing new ones. The internal ceramic button will be difficult, but I've been needing to make a kiln anyway, so that'll be good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching. See ya.